Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Jazz SMP. So this week I'm going to be focusing on the forest that I got half finished last week. Um, yeah, I need to add a lot more stuff in here. So one thing I will be doing is I'm going to be adding a lot of these smaller, medium trees everywhere around here. I'm going to be focused on getting these large trees out of the way first, though, so that at least they could just be everywhere as needed. Then get the medium trees in, and then get my little boulders in. Yeah, there's a lot that needs to be done. And then I need to figure out what to do with this warden up here. Like, I now have it. It will never despawn. I don't want to use it as a prank on anyone's base, because everyone has pets. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comments, as I don't know what to do with the warden at the moment. I know I was planning on using it in here, but based on what I've seen, based on my testing, it will not work in here as like I was thinking. But as far as the rest of this project goes for this week, this is the only thing I have planned at the moment. I might do a couple extra other things, but we'll see. I definitely for sure want to focus on this though. So you're probably going to be seeing a lot of flashbacks stuff going on. The other thing I do want to mention before we do get further in is that I did add a little bit of vegetation up here. This is just me trying to experiment for like all the plants that could happen. Oh, that's the one thing I could work on. I need to get more torch flowers, so I need to get more sniffers. This would be a perfect area for sniffers, actually. Especially while I'm working. Yeah, let's do that, actually. Anyway, so I got vegetation going on along here that goes all the way up to there. I still need to get the rest of this done, but the fact that I now remember I need to get torch flowers and possibly pitcher plants. Let's see if I can find a couple sniffer eggs somewhere. Okay, supposedly this is a worm ocean, not too far north from where I'm at. So supposedly I should be able to find sniffer eggs here. Maybe over where that's at. Do I need to bring out my explorer's compass to find structures? Because I'm not seeing any. Oh wait, there's a structure right here. Maybe. I'll gladly take some coral. Okay, any suspicious sand and yes. Okay. Sniffer egg 1. I need one more. Well, that was convenient that I found a sniffer egg right up it. And then a turtle egg. There we go. There's my other sniffer egg. Okay, cool. I got both my sniffer eggs in. I'm gonna place these down now. And then I'll wait for them to hatch. So then they can start sniffing away. But in the meantime, while we're waiting for that, let's get like some of these medium trees out of the way. Alright, it is time. Finally. We've been waiting for this for like a couple months. But we could finally get to the Nether and get our own little floating ghast. We could finally get one. It's been driving me nuts not being able to fly around and get stuff. So let's go exploring. I don't know which way to go. Let's go this way. So as some of you may know, we run a mod pack on here. So we had to like wait on some mods to like get updated. One mod took forever to get updated, or else we would have been on the newest version like last month, but oh well. But now that it's like finally updated, we updated the server and everything, and now everything works. So we're able to fly around, and let's see if we can find a happy desk. I also need to get like the new tier disc, which apparently you get from like shooting a gas, I think? I'm not sure. I'll have to look at that. Jesus, area is open. What the heck is that? What is this? Oh, never mind. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be there. Okay, let's see. I need to find a Soul Valley out here. Shouldn't be that hard, right? I mean, I see a bunch of Cinderscape stuff. Yeah, I can't tell if I'm in a new part of the map or not, as Blue Map is still taking a little bit to update, because it has to go through all the chunks that we have loaded first. Because we literally just updated this, like, an hour ago. Maybe not even that, like 20 minutes ago. It took a little bit to get everything working just right, but here we are. Where the heck would a Soul Sand Valley be? I can't exactly go... Okay. As I was saying, I can't exactly just go into my terminal to get an Explorer's Compass, because I'm out of range right now. Oh! There's one. Hopefully this has what I want in it. No, that's not it. Never mind. Oh, maybe it is it. This better have what I'm looking for. Yes! It's the new dried Ghast. Which I realized I could have gone without having to look for one, but it's more fun this way. This is yes! Let's see how many of these I could find here. Oh, there's another one over here. You have what I'm looking for. If you do, that'd be great. No, you do not. Okay, well, it's time to go back. I don't know how far away I am. I wish I could just fly there, but no, that was my dumb fault. Ah! It's fine, a Poglin just tried to kill me. Right. Made it back home. Now let's go back to my base and dunk this into water. Alright. Now, where should I dunk him at? Am I in the... Yes, okay. I'm gonna throw all this away for a moment. So I want to mess with this. I know my whole plan this week was supposed to be working on the trees, but then I saw that we could update the server, so I thought, heck, I am doing that. Okay. Whoa, my funny boy. Whoa. So now I also have another dried Ghast. I'm going to be using this one. I'm going to be tormenting him as a timer for every 20 minutes. I don't know for what machine yet, though. Ooh. Thank you. Thank you. Well, in the meantime, while I wait for this guy to fully grow up, I'll catch you guys back in a second. Alright, looks like it's getting close. Let me fix my settings really quickly. And then let's check up on this guy, as he is getting really close. I think this is the final stage before. I don't know, we're about to find out though. Also, shouldn't we? Yeah, we now have a recipe for saddles. That'll be really handy. Look at that happy little face. This little guy is gonna change like Minecraft forever, I feel like. Before he does grow up, I do need to grab some snowballs. Just to help with him growing up and also to attract him. I don't know where to store him. I don't exactly have like a stable yet. I did not think this far ahead, so I'll have to think of a good stable for the happy gas, for one. And for two, I have lots of buildings I need to work on. But first I want to get this garden area finished, as I know this is going to take a while to do, but I want to get it finished. I need to make a list of all the structures I need made. Like, I still need to work on my villager tower. That's definitely going to be next. Has to be next. Because I've been delaying that since, like, day one. Practically. Yes, Preacher Bud. Thank you. There you are! So cute. The other thing I need to work on next is... Oh man, you still make those creepy sounds, actually. I need to make a harness. That's the next thing. Which luckily, I could easily make one. Okay, time to feed you like crazy, so you can like grow up as fast as possible. Okay, now I literally have to wait less than a minute. And then I need to figure out where to store them. I know they, like, once you pop off of them somewhere, they'll start floating around that area for a while. But I still need to figure out, like, a good place. Oh, you're about to grow. Woo, you're big. Come here. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Let's fly. This is so weird to think that this is, like, officially in Minecraft. It just feels so modded. I don't know why. But it's also so cool. I can't get you near the warden, though. That's for sure. Oh man, I could actually fly now. This will make building so much easier on this tower. Because I still need to have a few more details I need to work on. Like, I need to add, like, little accents in there with the andesite. Also add, like, some moss in there. The tower is not exactly finished as far as details go. But I could easily get up here and, like, work on stuff now. Ooh, okay, that was a little glitchy. You sound weird, though. You actually have, like, a happy tone to you. So I'm fine with that. Oh. My brain is, like, so used to flying in creative mode that, like, holding sneak is, like, goes downwards. But in this case, it's not. I don't know. I need to figure out a good place to, like, store him, though. I'll definitely have to create a stable. Probably near my base, I might make I was thinking about making one building over there for, like, help. But I might add two buildings. One for, like, a stable for him and one for, the kelp farm. Have fun, little guy. Okay. Now then. Let's get back to working on my forest now that I got, like, the main thing done that I wanted done. Got quite a few trees done. I kind of like this. Hold on. It's always raining on the server, so it's hard to get a moment. There we go. I'll have to check on my villagers in a second. Anyways. So I kind of like this corner without the trees. Look, they're like not overly too big. It's just the right amount of coverage in my opinion. Granted, I wish I could see how it looks like without the shaders, with just the fog. By the way, have you guys been collecting the seeds around that I need to collect? I've been collecting some of them as I was working. I need to create a farm for that. Anyways. But yeah. I don't know, I like it. Like I said, it's the right amount of coverage. I wish the trees were just like a couple blocks taller for the creaking to walk around, but I know it can't do that or else it kind of loses its touch in here. So I definitely need to like find some evokers. Maybe I could get some evokers and bring them over. Stuff them in a glass jar or something. That's actually not a bad idea. I need to go to the Nether anyways, because Moon asked me to check on what she's doing there. But maybe I could take this chance to find a mansion somewhere. Ah. I went through Papa's portal, not my portal. Oh. They're all down here. Interesting. So if I come through here, goes to my base. Okay. Okay, now it's working. Now that my game registers that is the... Ow. Not a whole lot of headroom at the moment, but I'm sure it's gonna be worked on. Jeez, this is a lot of deep slate. I'm curious what we're gonna be turning this more into as far as like decoration goes, but for the purpose of it, it looks pretty good. Just see if we can find Moon somewhere. I got the new music disc. And waiting on Moon. It actually sounds pretty good. The beginning was a little weird, but... Ooh. sounds like it's actually like a ghast singing. Hello.
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 Oh, you're minding your way over to mankind at the moment?
Yeah. That's kind of cute. No, are you dancing over there?
Yeah.
Hey, yo. Wait, why is it actually good?
I don't know.
What the heck? And that's the new one that Minecraft made?
Yeah. There's this one, and then there's Chicken Jockey disc.
Chicken jockey.
Hell yeah.
Wait, this is fire.
Yeah, and you can get a, you know, the whole fireball back at the gas challenge?
Yes.
That's how you get the disc.
Oh, I see.
That's some lava down there.
Some lava up here. Got a long way to go.
Yeah, especially for those bases that are out there that they have. I don't blame you.
Yeah. But once it's done, their decorating is up to them.
Right. Agreed. Well, I thought I'd come by and say hi and show you the disc. I'll leave you to it.
Alrighty, bye-bye, spider.
Bitey. It's always fun visiting friends on here to see what they're working on. Anyways, so my plan is, once I get my garden done, I'm going to be decorating this little thing here. Which reminds me, I need to get a Papo's Nether portal down here. I'm actually gonna work on this for 1 second. Get his portal down. Also need to get base markers. Actually, no, his portal is over there. I don't know why Papa's Nether portal is still up there, though. Time to grab his portal and put it down here. Maybe I can move... Can I maybe move Spacebear's portal over? And then we could do like our little three-way here. Because I don't know why Papa's portal would be like right here versus like it being here or something. For where it landed. So I wonder if I can maybe like move them around just slightly. Okay. Let's see where this takes me. This takes me back over here. That's interesting. It shouldn't take me back there. I know that there's a portal in the middle of nowhere over, yes. I wonder if that's actually like Face Wrecker's. No, Face Wrecker's portal is somewhere else. Yeah, this is his. So then where does that one go? That was up there. Huh? 'Cause, 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 see what happens if I do this. Aha! Got it connected. Cool. Okay. Now that I got them connected, I feel like these portals are a little bit close. But maybe they're fine. But I feel like they're close for us. I'll have to maybe ask Spacebar or Papo if we want to do like a group build project on this. I know we already have the island that we have planning, but we haven't really touched that, so. Okay, make this one my portal. Okay. The amount of piglins that are coming through. And then I'll get rid of this one. Okay, let's see what happens when I do this now. The Spacebar's portal's a little bit farther. Okay, there's her portal. Oh, hers is still connected up here. Okay. I might have made the portal a little bit far. Because, yeah, that's where Moon's at her portal at. But for some reason, it's still connected up. No, it keeps on making it right here. Okay. So it doesn't accept that portal over there. Okay, well it did move this time, but farther back than where it originally was. Well, even then it went this far back, so it should be connected to that one, but I wonder if it's because I went through it back to my portal? So I'm gonna destroy these two. And then I go through mine. Shouldn't you be scared of going through the portal, darn piglin? Yeah, it's burning and that's what I thought. Oh, come on! Oh, that's because I didn't even light it back up. That's why. Are you kidding me? You don't like getting closer than this or something? And if anything, I could use that portal maybe as the island that's in between me and Spacebar. That wouldn't be that bad. Okay, let's light that one and try it again. It does not like going over there. That's really interesting. Okay, but Papa's portal is there. Or is she just far enough away where it doesn't... You know, fair enough. Okay, I'll just leave it be then. At least get her portal back on the platform. Okay, let's see what happens if I do this. Aha! Since now I forced it, maybe... There we go. Okay, let's try going through this portal now. Nope, still takes me to this one. Never mind. But I will add a portal on the island somewhere. Because that's a lot of creepers right there. You better be connected where I think you're connected. Damn it! Why do you never want to connect to where I want you to connect? Ah! Oh, come on. You're like right there. Oh my gosh, you went farther back! Do you not like me or something? Wonder if I could push this back just like to here or something. Range is a little farther back than what I would like, but it'll be fine. Yes, oh my gosh. I'll have to remove the other portals I just did then. Alright, I got our little Riverfolk community hub going. This actually doesn't look as bad as I was thinking. It doesn't feel like we're super far apart now in the Nether. I got Papa's portal connected up. Granted, he might move the portal, so we might have to reconfigure where his is at in here. Otherwise, yeah. And then we also got Race Wreckers portal over here. This one might need to be moved. I don't know where he's keeping his portal at, though. Or then in the middle of the forest between ours. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna head back to my other project now that I need to focus on. I'm gonna detail my portal later, but for right now I wanna focus on this. So my idea for the rest of the time, at least for the day, is that I'm gonna try to fill in as many trees as I can through here, all the way up to the path. Like up to these paths. I'm gonna make it this little like quadrant area. And then after that, we're gonna go through and like add in some vegetation, like add some ground decor, just to make a forest feel a little more alive, so that I kind of have a basic idea for the rest of the area. It's just gonna give me some more ground to work with, basically, so I know what I'm getting myself into as far as this goes. And I got the forest done up to this point. Now, it's a lot more crowded, but this is what I wanted. I also added all these little fences along here to make it feel, I don't know, just kind of try out some things in between. I also added the bridge, so I wanted it to be a little bit rackety. Like, it's not like the best bridge in the world, but it'll work. I also made sure I kept this little like winding path in here. Granted, there's going to be a lot more that's going to go along here, but it's fine. Also, so my sniffers. I see one there. I know, maybe. Yeah, there is one in here. Now, where's the other one? Because I did breed them, and there should be one more walking around. I don't know what happened to that one. Oh no, there's two over here. Oh, what the heck? Okay. Picture pod. Anyways. So the other thing that happened was I did a Twitch stream of me making my little tree thing. So I got some more trees here the other day. And so we were testing out some like vegetation on the floor. And I really do like how this looks. Granted, this is just experimentation. I'm going to make this look a little bit nicer, but it's going to be the forest floor. So I'm going to be adding like pale moss carpet, with, like little pebbles, cobblestone slabs for the actual rocks. Going to get a bunch of pitcher plants everywhere. Need to get a bunch more leaf litter, the orange ones underneath all the trees, which looks like I need a lot more rooted dirt because I want these to feel like they're actually planted into the ground. Yeah. Well, that's what we're going to be doing next, is I'm going to be filling in the whole forest floor here. So I really want it to feel like very overgrown. I still haven't decided on what to do with this area. Or what to do with that warden. I think I have an idea, but I want to see what you guys think. So I'm going to leave those alone. As far as the rest of this goes, it's been a lot of fun doing this. Granted, this forest has been taking me weeks, so I'm thinking like maybe next week we could focus on like actually doing a building or something. Just give me a break from staring at trees the whole time. And then once I get the whole vegetation thing done, then off camera, I'm just going to slowly build up more and more of this forest without having to bore you guys with just the whole terrain thing. But yeah, we're getting there. We're about, I'm going to say a third done. Maybe a quarter done, because then I still need to do this little section here, but then I have this whole area. And then this tiny area. Yeah, I still have a lot to do. The other thing I was thinking of maybe is I could add in a structure along the path here to make it maybe like a little greenhouse or small brutalist style greenhouse of some kind. I have an idea of how to do it though, so that'll be interesting. So let me get all the resources I need for this area because I need a bunch more dead grass, which I can only find in the Nether. Right? I remember testing this. I just don't remember testing it. Yeah, I could duplicate them. Okay, cool. But as far as these go, yeah, no, I can't. Okay. I also need to get a bunch of these charcoal fans because they look nice as little fungus things. I also need to get a bunch of mushrooms for this place. Oh, and before we go do that, I did finally figure out my whole... It always rains on here. Why? Why do you always rain on here? Anyways. So I did figure out my whole issue with the fog. Oh man, it looks like... Okay, I haven't tried it with the fog yet, and it does look a lot nicer. Granted, the Citizens Horizons doesn't really do its justice for this, but this still looks really nice. I walk in here... Even this alone, without having to do a whole lot of vegetation, yeah, it looks nice with it. I can't wait till I get like the creaking walking around in here. I do need to figure out a couple of the mobs to do in here. Oh yeah, I was gonna do vexing or vexes. So when I was doing my stream, I also decided to anyways, so I had all these little like chambers here, so I had like evokers in them, but when I logged back on they all died, and I think it's because of our campfire thing. So I can't sadly have evokers, but because of the evokers I had in there, I got some Vex eggs. Now I do need to go buy Moon's shaft to buy some spawners, but I could throw those underneath here in some spots, and I could have Vexes spawn in the forest as well. So I think that'd be cool. Just kind of another slight annoyance. Otherwise, let me go grab all the resources, and then we'll get started on the last bit for this forest over here. Alright, after a long resource gathering, these are what I came up with that could possibly fit in our little underground forest. So I have like stone plates, because I'm thinking adding some like sensors down below to kind of just freak players out. They don't really do anything, but just kind of freak them out. To make it feel like the forest is alive a little bit. I also have like different kinds of mushrooms. I'm currently growing the other 2 mushrooms from the Farmer's Delight mod. Yeah, the little mushroom colonies. Ooh, wait. I should see if we could find some wild cabbage. Those look cool. And we got what we need. Because this is, I think, plenty of vegetation. The reason why I'm going like so full on the vegetation is because I know in regular forest it's just cluttered of like all different types of plants. There isn't just like 1 or 2 plants. It's just like a cluster of them. Also, hi Leoshi. Haven't seen it in a while. I might not use all these plants. These are just more potential ones I could do. But there is a lot here. I'm also trying to add like some rocks. This kind of signifies rocks. So there's going to be like buttons. There's going to be tiny rocks and like item frames. I'm planning on adding some like berry bushes to kind of help with like the food situation for players in there. It's going to be like more sparingly for them. But yeah, that's the plan so far. I'm also adding a couple little melons and pumpkins. Maybe I could have these around like an actual like little pumpkin or melon patch in here. That might be pretty cool. I'll have to figure out like a good spot for them so that they don't get trampled. Kind of like right here would be perfect. I don't know, just some things I need to look at, basically. And then, of course, sugarcane, and then some reeds. Oh, that's the one thing I forgot. Cattails. There we go. Because there's going to be cattails, like, around the lake. So that's also going to be part of the vegetation. And then, of course, we have the seagrass. There's going to be sea pickles. I picked up a bunch of coral so that I could kind of decorate kind of below this. It's going to be more murky than anything, but it'll be fine. Yeah, I have all sorts of stuff. And I'm already using the firefly bushes, like, down underneath. Yeah, here. I have them spread out everywhere underneath each tree to make it feel like the tree is alive. Oh, I guess I missed a couple trees I have to come back through. Alright, I'm do more than a couple. No wonder the forest doesn't feel as lively. Oh well, it's fine. Because then I'm gonna be adding regular firefly bushes in here to give it a little bit more ambiance. I don't know, I think it'll work. I'm trying not to do anything in the trees because I want the trees to look all weepy and gloomy. But as far as the ground decor goes, I could go a little bit more vibrant. Maybe not that. I'm not planning on having brightness. This will be cool around. Maybe the mushrooms. Maybe not that one. Like I said, these are like potential ones. So I need to go through and be like, maybe this one, maybe that one. this one I'm probably not going to add in. But you know what I mean. Anyways, let me see if I can fill this place out a little bit. And then we'll go from there. Now my little forest is very vegetated. And it does feel a lot nicer this way. Like before, it felt very blank. But now that I kind of went through, added a bunch of vegetation around, I added some of the pale oak saplings back in. Don't worry, these are not going to grow because they're only the single ones. They're not the 4, they're the 2x2 versions. But yeah, I don't know. I love this area. Let me see what it looks like without shaders. Okay, okay. I kind of like it this way because then it makes you like look at the smallest details for the most part. Granted, when you get out here, you get to see the whole thing, but we ignore that. We focus on what's in the forest. You know, kind of doing this makes me realize, like, it's not as flourished as I would think with the fog on. Because without the fog, it's fine. What's that? Oh, sun. But it still looks really nice without the fog. I don't know, I'm happy with this. And like I said before, we're going to be expanding this by a lot. Granted, you can't see as far, so I'm just going to enable it back on. But yeah, it's going to be expanded all throughout, the same kind of vegetation. I did get rid of this because I knew I was going to be going back through there, but now that I got this laid out, I should be able to go through and be like, okay, so I have this plant, this plant, this plant. I'll place like a chest near my base just to kind of remind me like, okay, these are these plants. But I am really happy with this. I'm going to wait till it's nighttime to like really look at it with the dark. It's nighttime, and I really do like it. I did go through and added some patches of grass to really fill it in. Because I felt like some spots were like very empty, and I just kind of went through and deleted all the tall grass. Just to really fill in the forest floor a little bit. I don't know, I felt like it needed it a little bit more. Like it just didn't feel right without all this grass around. But while it's nighttime, let's take this chance to look at it. Ooh, okay. I actually do like this. Okay, there's a little bit. Yeah, I just kind of go through and just remove all the tall grass because I only want the short grass. I don't know. I really do like this though. Uh-oh, Space Bear's gonna die. She's not online, but her Phantom is gonna die. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why there's other players, like player phantoms. I don't know, it adds a little bit of activity onto the server in a weird way, but good way? Not really. I don't know what it means. Okay, otherwise I think we're good. Yeah, because now I walk everywhere and there is something on the ground. And it doesn't feel as empty. Okay, maybe right here it needs a little bit of help. Yeah. But otherwise, for the most part, every little bit on my screen, there's a little bit of something on the floor. So I like that. Granted, I can't wait till I get this done. But I do, like I said, I do need to focus on my other builds in my base. So the forest will have to be put on hold as far as video-wise, I'm still gonna be working on it on off-camera. So yeah, fun times. But I really do like it. It does feel a lot more... I don't know, it feels flourished in here. My own little custom biome with like pumpkins. I have some watermelons. Watermelons are going to come into play for the minigame part. And also the sweet berry bushes. I wanted to make sure I get some food sources in here. If that makes sense. Because if this is your first time watching me, I'm making this forest into a minigame. So that's why I've been like working hard on it. I haven't decided what kind of minigame just yet, but I'm thinking on like having people go through here, kind of collect a chest of stuff somewhere in the forest. There's gonna be like maybe 5 different chests that people have to go get while there's creaking walking around. The creaking is gonna be during the daytime as well. So that will be all for this week's episode. I got a lot done, a lot more than I thought. We're finally on 1.21.8. Finally on the newest version. It took us a little bit to get here. So if you like this, leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. Also, I'm going to be going back to Satisfactory videos here soon. Probably not just yet. I still want to work on here a little bit more on stuff. Otherwise, yeah. I can't wait to see what the Nether Hub looks like once Moon kind of gets a little bit more detailed out. As she kind of took that project on her own. And yeah. Also, like I said during the video, I'm going to be focusing on the buildings and not so much the terrain. I'm going to do the terrain more off camera or on stream, as I really do want to get this done. It's looking really nice. I did go through and added some mud into the river. Because I felt like I just needed it on the side. Otherwise, yeah. It's been a very fun run on here so far. We started in May and we're already like 4 months in. Woo! Anyways, I'll leave you guys to it. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye!